ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगणललिता शिविशाखान्वितंश्च। ये कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने धनामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योगा शिक्षार्थम एक पुरुष पुराण श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपाम्बुदीर्घस्तमहं प्रपद्ये। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमः। Hare Krishna, Hari Om Tat Sat. So, welcome all the devotees for today's Chaitanya Charitamrita class. We are reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, first chapter, 18th sloka onwards. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा टू डिवोटीज।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
हरि बोल।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
हरि बोल। Glory to Sri Chaitanya Nityananda, glory to Advaita Chandra, and glory to all the devotees of Sri Gaura Lord Chaitanya. So Kaviraj Goswami is glorifying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, and all devotees in Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, all devotees of Gaura Bhaktas. 19. ये तीन ठाकुरा गौड़िया के करिया छेना आत्मसात ये तीनेर चरण वंदन तीने मोर नाथा। ये तीन ठाकुरा गौड़िया के करिया छेना आत्मसात ये तीनेर चरण वंदन तीने मोर नाथा। हरि बोल।
तीन ठाकुर गौड़िया के हरिया चेना आत्मसात ए तीनेर चरण बंदोन तीने मोरनाथ।
हरि बोल।
हरे कृष्ण। ये तीन ठाकुरा गौड़िया के करिया चेना आत्मसात एते नीरा चरण वंदो तीन मोरनाथा। हरे
हरि
कृष्ण।
बोल। These three deities of Vrindavana, Madan Mohan, Govind, and Gopinath, have absorbed the heart and soul of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, followers of Lord Chaitanya. I worship their lotus feet, for they are the lords of my heart. For all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, these three primary deities, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govindji, and Radha Gopinath, they are the heart and soul for all Gaudiya. Because only by their blessings, they get the shelter of the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Sri Krishna. Okay. So they are the lords of my heart. We know that Kaviraj Goswami got blessings from Radha Madan Mohan when he went and appealed in front of Radha Madan Mohanji as a token of accepting his request. Immediately the garland fell, and the pujari took that garland from the deity. The garland fell, and the pujari took that garland and put it on the neck of Kaviraj Goswami. So that was an approval that he can start writing Chaitanya Charitamrita. So these three deities, because these are the three deities who are giving us three types of jnana: sambandha, abhideya, and prayojana. That's why they are the lords of my heart. That's what Kaviraj Goswami says. The author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita offers his respectful obeisances unto the three deities of Vrindavana named Sri Radha Madan Mohana, Sri Radha Govinda Deva, and Sri Radha Govinda Ji. So all prayers to glorify them whenever we go to that temple, it's already given in the earlier verses. Okay, so when we go to Radha Madan Mohan Ji, we have to chant that prayers. Okay, Saradam Jayadam Sudo Pangor Mama Madam Adirgadi Mat Sarvasya Padam Pujo Radha Madan Mohan. Similarly, Radha Govindji and Radha Govindaji. So this is how we have to do their pranam mantras. So these three deities are the life and soul of the Bengali Vaishnavas or Gaudiya Vaishnavas, who have a natural aptitude for residing in Vrindavana. The Gaudiya Vaishnavas who follow strictly in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu worship the divinity by chanting transcendental sounds meant to develop sense of one's transcendental relationship with the Supreme Lord, a reciprocation of melodious rasas, of mutual affection, and ultimately the achievement of the desired success in loving service. These three deities are worshipped in three different stages of one's development. The followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu scrupulously follow these principles of approach. So just to establish our relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the deity that we have to worship is Radha Madan. That is Sambandha. So just to re-establish. Why re-establish? Because we already had that connection with the Supreme Lord. Now, unfortunately, now it is broken. We have to re-establish that. Once that is done, then we have to follow the process, abhideya. Okay. Then finally to attain the prayojana.
So, just a class going on.
Anyone please mute. So Sambandha, Abhideya, and Prayojana. Three deities. When the relationship is established, then we have to move on to the next. That is Abhideya, the process. What is the process? The process is to do devotional activity, devotional service. Okay, chanting, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. That's the process. And once we mature in that process, then we get the prayojana. That is the ultimate goal of life. That is Krishna Prema. So these three deities are very important. And these three acharyas also. The corresponding acharyas. That is Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami. So Gaudiya Vaishnavas perceive the ultimate objective in Vedic hymns composed of 18 tons of letters and that adore Krishna as Madana Mohana, Govinda, and Gopinath, Gopijana Vallabha. Madan Mohana is he who claims Cupid, the god of love. Govinda is he who pleases the senses and the cows. And Gopijana Vallabha is a transcendental lover of the gopis. Krishna himself is called Madana Mohana, Govinda, Gopijana Vallabha, and countless other names as he plays in his different pastimes with his devotees. So these three deities, Madana Mohana, Govinda, and Gopijana Vallabha, have very specific qualities. Worship of Madan Mohana is on the platform of re-establishing our forgotten relationship with the personality of Godhead. As I explained to you earlier, it is to re-establish our forgotten relationship with the Supreme Lord. So that is Sambandha again. And in the material world, we are presently in utter ignorance of our eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord. Pango refers to one who cannot move independently by his own strength. Hmm. So, what is that? What is the slogan? Pangam Langai Degirim. Pango means one who is
Mukam
lame.
karoti vachalam.
Yes, one who is lame. Hmm. A lame person can climb even Everest mountain also, provided we have the blessings of Guru and Gauranga. So that's what he has, Pango. Mukam karoti vajaram pankam lange degirim. Yatkrapata Mahamande Sri Gurum Dinatarinam. So refers to one who cannot move independently by his own strength. And Manda Mate is one who is less intelligent because he is too absorbed in materialistic activities. So Manda means one who is spiritually poor. Spiritual intelligence is not there. They may be materially very well off. Okay, they may be having PhD degree materially, but spiritually they are zero. So that is what here is Mandamati. Okay, just we say Vidya and Avidya. Okay, what is Vidya? What is Avidya? In actual term, Vidya means spiritual knowledge. Avidya means material knowledge. Why it is called Avidya? It's also knowledge. We need it. But why it is called Avidya, not Vidya? What is the reason? Hmm?
It keeps
There
you
is
in the
lack of Krishna consciousness.
It's not in line with the Lord.
Okay. So, in brief, avidya is only temporary. It gives only comfort for this body, facilities for this body. Okay, it's temporary. That's it is avidya. Even if you don't have that knowledge, we still can practice spirituality. If we have the spiritual knowledge, those who have not even gone to school, by the blessings of Supreme Lord, if they understand the philosophy in Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, they can very well advance in spiritual life, and they can be the boss of all materialistic so-called PhDs or whatever it is. Okay, so maybe they don't have any material knowledge, but because they have the spiritual knowledge, that is the right knowledge, they can be on the higher position, even for those who are materially well qualified. So what is important? Vidya is important. Vidya is important because that takes us back home, back to God. Avidya will keep us rotating in this vicious cycle of birth and death. Vidya will deliver us from this material existence. So that's why Vidya is important. Even if we don't have Vidya, it's okay, no problem. Still, we can lead a very nice spiritual life, attain what we are supposed to attain in the human form of life. So Mandamade is one who is less intelligent because he's too absorbed in materialistic activities. It is best for such persons not to aspire for success in fruitive activities or mental speculation, but instead simply to surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prabhupada says, East and West, okay? The combination of East and West. How we can help each other? East means they are spiritually advanced. West, materially advanced. Okay. West, they are blind. Okay. And East, they are lame because they are materially poor and spiritually they are very nice. East. So they are not blind, they are lame only. So with technological advancement, materialistic advancement, so what Prabhupada says, the West people should carry the the spirituality on the shoulder. They can lead. Okay, they are lame, they cannot walk, isn't it? So who should carry? The Western people should carry the Eastern people on their shoulder, and they can direct, they can navigate. They have the spiritual vision, whereas these people have material vision, material knowledge. So both combination can make this world very nice. They can go back home, back to what cooperating each other. So material advancement and spiritual advancement coming together. So lane, they are lane, and we are lame, they are blind. So both combination come together and help general populace. So the perfection of the life is simply to surrender to the Supreme. In the beginning of our spiritual life, we must therefore worship Madan Mohana so that we may attract us and nullify our attachment for material sense gratification. By Guru Maharaj's mercy, our Radha Krishna deities are named Radha Madan Mohan. Okay, so we are just trying to re-establish the forgotten relationship by his blessings. How far we are successful, we don't know, but we are trying our level best. Okay, this relationship with Madan Mohana is necessary for neophyte devotees, for people like us. When one wishes to render service to the Lord with strong attachment, one worships Govinda on the platform of transcendental service. Govinda is the reservoir of all pleasures. When by the grace of Krishna and the devotees, one reaches perfection in devotional service. So on our own effort, it is not possible to attain perfection. Only by the grace of Krishna and devotees. Okay. Only by the grace of Krishna and devotees. Okay. Krishna likes those devotees who comes through his devotees. He doesn't like to go directly to him. Okay. We know the story of Kanchipurna. Kanchipurna was close associate. He used to always talk to the Supreme Lord, Varadaraj. Every day. He chats. He has that direct communication with the Supreme Lord Varadaraj. So everybody knows that Kanchipurna speaks to Varadaraj. So they all ask, please ask this to Supreme Lord, when I'll get liberation from this material world, when my daughter's marriage will happen, this, that, all these sorts of questions. So he asks, and he gets the answer, and he, communicate with those who asked. So one day, Kanchipurna thought, see, I am asking for everyone, but I am not asking for myself. Why not ask for myself? So he wanted to ask the Supreme Lord, Varadaraj, that when he will be liberated from this material existence. Then he, took some courage and asked, because generally to ask for ourselves is very difficult. We can ask for somebody else. So he took some courage, and that day morning, when the communication, conversation started, oh my Lord, I have some request. This for myself. No, I am asking on behalf of others every day. Today I want to ask for myself. What is it? Okay, please go ahead. Then I said, I want to know when I will get liberation. Then Lord immediately, you will not get liberation for millions and millions of lives. Why, my Lord? I have been serving you so many years, and you will not deliver me? No, because you are directly serving me. You have not served my devotees. So how will you get deliverance from this material world? Then immediately he kept the fan there and ran to serve the devotee. Because he is a very exalted devotee, nobody will keep him as servant to serve them. So he is well known. So he disguised himself. He took a role of some cowherd boy and went to some very famous devotee's house. There he served as a cowherd boy to take care of the cows. And he didn't know, the devotee didn't know that this is Kanchipurna. So almost 1 year he served there without. Then the devotee came to understand that he is Kanchipurna, the exalted devotee. After that only he came and reinstated his service. So like that. So Krishna doesn't want us to approach the Lord directly. Just like, there is a prime minister. We cannot approach the prime minister directly. We need to approach through his secretaries or minister, like that, because he likes those who serve his devotees. That is it. So he gives priority to his own devotees than serving him directly. So that's what here it says. When by the grace of Krishna and the devotees. So we should have the blessings and grace of devotees only then. That's what Brahmanda Brahmide Kona Bhagyavan Jiv Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhakti Lata Beach. So we want to get the Bhakti Lata Beach, seed of creeper of devotional service. We should get the mercy of Guru and Krishna. Guru Krishna Prasadi. Unless and until we get the blessings of Guru or devotee, we will not get the blessing of Krishna. If we get the blessing of Krishna, definitely we'll get the blessings of Guru. So it's, both ways. That's why the importance is given to devotees. And so devotees, one reaches perfection in devotional service, he can appreciate Krishna as Gopijana Vallabha, the pleasure deity of the damsels of Vraja. Gopijana Vallabha. Radha Gopijana Vallabha. So, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained this mode of devotional service in 3 stages. And therefore, these worshipable deities were installed in Vrindavana by different Goswamis. They are very dear to Gaudiya Vaishnavas there who visit the temples at least once a day. Besides the temples of these 3 deities, many other temples have been established in Vrindavana, such as the temple of Radha Damodara of Jiva Goswami, the temple of Shyamasundara of Shyamananda Goswami, temple of Gokulananda by Loknath Goswami, and the temple of Radha Ramana Gopala Bhatta Goswami. Okay. See, these are all Goswamis of Vrindavana. Without Goswamis, we would not know anything about Vraja Leelas. It is just by the blessings and grace of Goswamis of Vrindavana that we are trying to learn all these things. We will not know any pastimes of Radharani nor the gopis. We don't even know the names of gopis. It is only, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially before that Madhavendra Puri, we can say, but only after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Goswamis came to this world and gave all the pastimes of Radharani and gopis. Otherwise, we would be in darkness. So the contribution that the Goswamis have given to us, it is, immense. We cannot glorify them in words. Till then,
Prabhuji,
yeah.
Prabhuji, all the Goswamis are Gaudiya Vaishnavas?
Yes, all this, all 6 Goswamis, Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Especially now, for example, there are 6 Goswamis. Okay, Sri Rup, Sri Sanatana, Bhatta Raghunatha, Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta, Dasa Raghunatha. These are the 6 prime Goswamis of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And besides that, there are many other Goswamis. They are not in the limelight because they didn't want to. Even these 6 Goswamis, they didn't want to come in the limelight. But still, this is the blessings and the magnanimity of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and others such, Vrindavan Das Thakur and Lojan Das Thakur, they have given. But some Goswamis specifically that don't mention my name, especially Loknath Goswami. Loknath Goswami, even before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, Bhu Garbha Goswami and all, they were in Navadip. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that time he was Nimai Pandit. He instructed Loknath Goswami, even before he took sannyasa, please go to Vrindavan, stay there. When the time comes, you will be able to render service to me. Now, just listen to me, go there. It was just Nimai Pandit that time. So he obeyed the instruction and went to where? In Vrindavan. So, after some time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas. And Loknath Swami could not digest that. He could not contain. How come the Supreme Lord? For what reason did he take sannyas? To do a austere life. He could not digest that. Immediately, he started from Vrindavan to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Was really, broken-hearted to hear this news that he took sannyas. Then he came all the way from Vrindavan. Just imagine how many days or months it takes from Vrindavan to Navadip. More than a month. No walk. There's nothing. No transport. He came walking all the way from Vrindavan. And by the time he reached Navadip, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had already gone to Puri. So he came, he was disappointed, he could not meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was broken. Then what to do? He stayed there for some time with, seeing all his old friends and devotees. Then he went to Puri. He started from Vrindavan to Navadip, and Navadip to Puri. He started again. Another months, 2 months, we don't know. No proper path. You have to make your own path. And by the time he reached Puri, he came to know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has gone for South Indian tour. Imagine. He was depressed, dejected, what to do. Okay, and he doesn't know where he has gone. South Indian tour. Which way? He doesn't know. So asking different people, one sannyasi, did you all see that he has gone this way, that way, like that, asking. He also went towards South India in search of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to see him, to get his audience. So from Vrindavan to Navadip to Puri to South India. It took almost 2 years. He went different places. Loknath Swami also went different places. And wherever he reaches, he will come to. Just 2 months back, this sannyasi was here and he has gone to this direction. So he'll go to that direction. By the time he reached, just 1 week back he has left, or 1 month back he has left. Like that, he keeps going. He never met him. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after finishing this 2 years of tour, he came back to Jagannath Puri. And Loknath Goswami also, tracking him, going here and there, at last thought, I will go back to Jagannath Puri. He got the news that he has returned to Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He took a detour, he returned to Jagannath. By the time he reached Jagannath Puri, Loknath Goswami, he came to know that he has gone for Vrindavan Yatra. Just imagine. If we were in his place, forget it. Okay, 1 kilometer we walk, we'll just return back. Imagine from Vrindavan to Navadip to Puri to South Indian Yatra, then back to Puri, and Puri to again Vrindavan. He was planning to go, and he reached Varanasi. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in his dream and told, don't follow me. Go to Vrindavan, stay there. The 6 Goswamis will come, arrange everything for him. I have so much of plan for you. Just listen to that. Don't track me. Don't follow me. Just listen to my instruction. He went there and he listened. He obeyed the instruction. He could not meet then. He could not meet. After all these years traveling on barefoot. And as he instructed, all the 6 Goswamis went there. So he was the person who arranged everything for their stay, for all these things, explaining everything, assisting everything. Right? Just imagine. So this is service, behind the scene. So we should not think that only 6 Goswamis, there are others. Bhugarbha Goswami, he dug the earth and he used to sit there and he used to chant. So he was also there. He was also instructed to go to, Vrindavan and to help other Goswamis. So they are not ordinary personalities. They are eternal associates of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, only thing is that both of them, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows they are eternal, but they don't know. The devotees doesn't know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna. But some attachment is there, some attraction is there. The moment they see, any materialist see, okay, even Nastic people, non-devotees, non-believers see, they want to have the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because by seeing him, his face, they get some peace in their mind. And they will get some material, this what you call flourish. So they want to see, even though they don't, believe in God, they want to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because their nourishment materially will happen by seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, those devotees, especially after, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's father, Jagannath Mishra, passed away. Lakshmi Priya, mother, Sachi Mada, was very, very dejected and depressed. Immediately when she sees the lotus face of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Nimai, all her miseries goes away. Similarly, anyone who sees, they will get bliss and they will lose all their miseries. Whether they are devotees, non-devotees, Nastiks, Astiks. So that is the charisma of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Nimai Pandit. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association with the devotees. The devotee doesn't know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Lord himself, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows. And he will not reveal because his avatar is hidden. He has a certain purpose. So the devotees wants to associate with Chaitanya. And even when he started the classes, the Pathshala, school, although he debates and argues and defeats all his classmates and schoolmates, but still they will come again. They will be defeated bitterly, but still they will all come because they want the company. He will call, Murari Gupta, for example. Murari Gupta is incarnation of Rudra and Hanuman. Okay? He knows very well that they will not be able to defeat him in any argument, any subject matter. So Murari Gupta, when Nimai Pandit calls him, please come, let's say, no, I will not come. No, this time I'm not going to, debate on Nyaya or Sanskrit. We will debate on embellishment, Alankar. Okay. Then hesitatingly or reluctantly, he will say, he knows very well that he is going to get defeated. Then they will have this thing, and he will put forward his propositions or proposals or argument. Murari Gupta. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Nimai Pandit will argue and defeat his argument. Then it's okay. Now again, can you counter my argument and defeat me? He said, no. Okay, I will counter my own argument and I will refute that. So 2-3 times he will, defeat his own argument, counter argument. So like that, they used to have the pastimes, very sweet pastimes. So even though they are getting defeated, they will come again and again. And because the moment they see the lotus face, they are very happy. Once he was going on the banks of the Ganges. So all the girls, are mostly of marriageable age, they come. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, see, if you offer me whatever you have, if you worship me, whatever desires you have, it will be fulfilled. So the girls just blushes and passes by because he was very naughty, mischievous. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Nimai Pandit, just like how Krishna was, stealing the dresses of the gopis. Like that, here also he is doing the same mischievous activities. So then one girl, had that full faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's that promise. So she had some garland and some sandalwood pulp. So she immediately put that garland on the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and applied the sandalwood pulp on his face. Immediately she could figure out that he is not an ordinary person. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And she also could understand she is none other than Lakshmi Devi. She is Lakshmi Priya. So immediately seeing this, they were wonderstruck. All the classmates or schoolmates were wonderstruck. So this makes a very beautiful combination, very nice match. So all the schoolmates told Sachimada, there is a good match for your son. Why don't you arrange a marriage for? Then there is a person called Vanamali. So Vanamali approached Sachimada. Shall I arrange this marriage? It's a good match. She is the daughter of Vallabhacharya, not the Vallabhacharya of Pushti Marga, another Vallabhacharya. So Vanamali, went there to Vallabhacharya's house and took this marriage alliance, and immediately he was, very blissful, very happy to get this alliance. Immediately they agreed and got them married. Like that, this marriage of Lakshmi Priya, the first wife, got. And unfortunately, she passed away after 2 years. Then he married Vishnu Priya. So, like that. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, if you see, almost matches the pastimes of Sri Krishna in Vrindavan. Many pastimes like that he did. So, you can map his pastime. So, without understanding Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, you will not be able to relish Krishna's pastime. So, if you want to relish Krishna's pastime, you have to relish Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime. Many pastimes are there like that. So here, all the Vrindavan Goswamis, their prime deities are this Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govindji, and Radha Gopinath or Gopi. And apart from that, there are many other temples and deities like Radha Damodar. Radha Damodar is very, very close to especially us followers of Prabhupada. Why? Because from 1959 to 1965, after taking sannyas, Mr. Prabhupada stayed in that. And in that compound, there are many samadhis, original and Pushpa samadhis of so many exalted devotees, including all Vaishnavacharyas and Goswamis. Prabhupada is to just look at the samadhi of Rupa Goswami and meditate always. So from 1959 to 1965, till such time that he left for America, he was there. So and that place is already taken by ISKCON. It is maintained by ISKCON. So people can go and visit his kitchen, living room, everything, small rooms. It's a very, very nice place for ISKCON devotees. So that is Radha Damodar. Okay. And that is of Jiva Goswami. So I think Rupa Goswami or Sanatana Goswami has given the deity of Radha Damodar to Jiva Goswami. I think Rupa Goswami. And the temple of Shyamasundara, of Shyamananda Goswami, okay, Shyamananda, and the temple of Gokulananda, Lokanath Goswami. And the temple of Radha, Ramana Gopala, of Gopala Bhatta Goswami. There are 7 principal temples over 400 years old that are the most important of 5,000 temples now existing. There are about 5,000 temples in Vrindavana, of which 7 are primary. Just like we say 108 Divya Desha. So these are Sapta Divya Desha. As far as our Gaudiya Vaishnava devotees are concerned. 7 prime temples. Gaudiya indicates the part of India between the southern side of the Himalayan mountains and the northern part of the Vindhya Hills, which is called Aryavarta. So this is the Gaudiya. This is the place between the southern side of Himalaya mountains and the northern part of Vindhya Hills, which is called Aryavarta or the land of Aryans. This portion of India is divided into 5 parts of provinces, Pancha Gauda Desha. 5. Saraswata, Kashmir and Punjab. Kanyakubja, Uttar Pradesh, including the modern city of Lucknow. Madhya Gauda, Madhya Pradesh. Maithila, Bihar and part of Bengal. And Utkala, part of Bengal and whole of Orissa. Bengal is sometimes called Gauda Desha. Gauda Desha, that is Bengal. Sometimes called Gauda. Partly because it forms portion of Maithila, and partly because the capital of Hindu king Raja Lakshmana Sena was known as Gauda. This old capital later came to be known as Gaudapura and gradually Mayapur. So these are the Panja Gauda Desha. Prabhupada has given details. So if we want to know more, read again, you know, Panja Gauda Desha. The devotees of Orissa are called Odiyas or Udiyas. Okay, the devotees of Bengal are called Gaudiyas. And the devotees of southern India are called Dravida devotees. As there are 5 provinces in Aryavarta to Dakshinatya, southern India is also divided into 5 provinces which are called Panja Dravida, Panja Gauda, and here's Panja Dravida. The 4 Vaishnava Acharyas, who are the great authorities of the 4 Vaishnava principal successions, disciple successions, as well as Sri Pada Shankaracharya of the Mayavadi school, appeared in the Pancha-Dravida provinces. Among the 4 Vaishnavacharyas who are accepted by the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Sri Ramanujacharya appeared in the southern part of Andhra Pradesh at Mahabodhapuri. Sri Madhvacharya appeared at Pajagam near Vimanagiri in the district of Mangalore. Sri Vishnu Swami appeared at Pandya. Sri Nimbarka appeared Mungera, Patana in the extreme south. So all these 5 Vaishnava Sambradayas, basically from south. We know all the prominent recent acharyas of the 4 Sambradayas. These are the authentic Vaishnava Sambradayas. Okay, this 4 Sambradaya. Shri Sambradaya, Rudra Sambradaya, Kumar Sambradaya, and Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sambradaya. And apart from that, also Adi Shankaracharya, Sripad Shankaracharya of the Mayavada school. Okay, that Sambradaya doesn't come in Vaishnava Sambradaya. That is Advaita Sambradaya. That's different. Okay, so there are different Sambradaya. So Vaishnava Sambradaya, this for the prominent acharyas of this school of thoughts, that is Ramanuja, Sri Vaishnava school of thoughts, and Madhavacharya, that is Madhava Sambradaya, or we can say our Sambradaya, Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sambradaya, and Nimbarka Sambradaya, that is Kumar Sambradaya. Okay, so the recent prominent acharya of Kumar Sambradaya is Nimbarka, and Rudra Sambradaya, that is Lord Shiva, starting from Lord Shiva, that is Vishnu Swami. So these are the 4 prominent acharyas of these Sambradayas. So it started from Sri. The Sri Sambradaya started from Sri, Lakshmi Devi. So Lakshmi ji got the knowledge from Krishna, okay, the Supreme Lord. Similarly, Rudra got it from Supreme Lord. That's why it is called Rudra Sambradaya. So Brahma got it from Supreme Lord, Brahma Sambradaya. Kumara got it from Supreme Lord, so Kumara Sambradaya. Like that, these names came into existence. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the chain of disciple succession from Madhavacharya, but the Vaishnavas in his line do not accept the Tattvavadis, who also claim to belong to the Madhava Sambradaya. There are bifurcations, branches. So here it said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the chain of disciple succession from Madhavacharya, but the Vaishnavas in his line do not accept the Tattvavadis. They are more into the philosophical aspect of it. So they don't accept that branch, who also claim to belong to Madhava Sambradaya. Okay. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Udupi during his South trip. So he had a discussion, rather samvad, with the Tattvavadis. And he defeated the Tattvavadis and established Vaishnavism there. So that's what here it is said, that to distinguish themselves clearly from the Tattvavadi branch of Madhava's descendants, the Vaishnavas of Bengal prefer to call themselves Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So they don't call Madhavites. Okay, Brahma, Madhava, Gaudiya. It is in the same line. Okay, started from Brahma. The Lord imparted this knowledge to Brahma. Who imparted knowledge to Brahma?
Lord Krishna.
Krishna.
To be precise,
Garbhodakshaya.
yes, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Okay, because he was born from the lotus that sprouted from the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So that is basically Krishna only.
Yeah.
Okay, so Krishna imparted the knowledge to Brahma, and in the same line, Brahma to Madhava, Madhava to Gaudiya. In the same line, we are coming. So we are here it says Sri Madhavacharya is also known as Sri Gauda Purananda, and therefore the name Madhav Gaudiya Sambradaya is quite suitable for the disciple succession of the Gaudiya Vaishnava. So Srila Prabhupada is giving us how we are known as Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sambradaya. This is how we are coming. Our spiritual master, Om Vishnupada Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, accepted initiation in the Madhava Gaudiya Sambradaya.
Mm.
So his spiritual master. Who is his spiritual master? Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. Who is his spiritual master? Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. You don't
Yeah.
know?
Mm.
Okay. Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj is also in the same line.
Mm.
Our Sampradaya, is it Siksha line or Diksha line? Which Sampradaya are we following? Is it Siksha or Diksha?
Shiksha, yeah. Shiksha comes.
Diksha.
Siksha, yes. Very good. Our line is
Mm.
following Siksha. Although Diksha is a must.
Mm.
But, when we come to, if you remember in the, I don't know which verse purport, Prabhupada gives the complete line of devotees, how till him, till Srila Prabhupada, starting from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shad Goswami, then Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Narahari Thakur, like that. So if you see that, it's not all Diksha Gurus. Some are Diksha, some are Siksha Gurus also. Okay, let us see our own Guru Parampara. Okay,
Mm.
Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, Gaura Kishore Babaji Maharaj, then who? Then who?
Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Bhaktivinoda.
Is he Diksha or Siksha Guru?
Shiksha
Shiksha.
Guru.
Shiksha.
Guru.
So Gaura Kishore Babaji Maharaj, Diksha Guru is
Shiksha Guru.
not Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So there it is, it
Siksha
comes
Guru.
Siksha Guru. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Siksha Guru is not Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. It is Siksha Guru. So we are following Siksha Sampradaya. But it doesn't mean that Diksha is not necessary and Diksha is not important. Only because the prominent acharyas, depending upon their prominence, they have given either Diksha or Siksha Guru. That's it. So that's why I said it is Diksha Sampradaya. Okay. Text 20. Grantherarambe kari Mangalacharana Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinera Smarana. Grantherarambe kari Mangalacharana Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinera Smarana. Very good.
Hare Krishna. Ganterarambe Kari Mangala Charana Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Tinere Smarana.
Very good.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
ग्रंथेरा आरंभे करी मंगलाचरणा गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तेने रसमरणा.
Very good. In the beginning of this narration, simply by remembering the spiritual master, the devotees of the Lord, and the personality of God, I have invoked their benediction. So, for any auspicious, any spiritual activity, what is needed, what is at most important, blessings of the Guru Janas and the Supreme Lord. So, what we should do? We should pay pranams to all the acharyas, our Guru Janas, our immediate Guru, especially as far as we are concerned, our immediate Diksha Guru and Prabhupada, pre-eminent Acharya. Prabhupada is pre-eminent Acharya of ISKCON. So every time we have to glorify him. Then all the successor Acharyas in the line and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So if you want to approach Krishna, the easy method is to approach through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The easy method. Just like as we say, to approach the Father, the easy access is to approach through Mother. He is our mother, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why? Because he is Krishna in the mode and complexion of Radharani. So if you want to approach, there is no difference between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna, but still, if you want to, if you want Krishna's attention, Krishna's blessings, easy method is
Access is Krishna.
So, invocation, beginning of this narration, Kaviraj Goswami is paying obeisances and reciting the invocation mantra. Invoke their blessings. Mangala Acharana. Remembering the spiritual master. He has, who is his spiritual master? Diksha Guru. Who is his Diksha Guru?
Ishwar Puri.
No.
Who's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's he asked?
No. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's.
Raghunath Das Goswami.
Yeah, Raghunadas Goswami.
Raghunath.
Raghunath. So his spiritual master and all the spiritual masters in the line. Okay? Then devotees of the Lord. The spiritual master, the devotees of the Lord, and the personality of Godhead. I have invoked that. Without their blessings, he will not be able to move, not only any one of us. Without the mercy of the Guru and the Acharyas, predecessor Acharyas, and the blessings of Krishna, we won't be able to do anything successfully. So it's a must that we have to do Mangalachara before we start any auspicious activity. Invoke their blessings. That is what he has done. That is what he says. He has done that. Tinera smarane haya vigna vinashana anayase haya nija vanchita purana purana. Okay. Tinera smarane haya vigna vinashana anayase haya nija vanchita purana.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
तीनेरा स्मरणे हय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पुराणा
विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पूर्ण.
Haribol. Such remembrance destroys all difficulties and very easily enables one to fulfill his. So, what is the benefit? The benefit of invoking blessings of all the spiritual masters, devotees, and Supreme Personality of Godhead. It very easily enables to fulfill our desires and destroys all the difficulties, impediments on the path of that particular activity, whatever we are. Now, what is he going to start? Krishnadas Kaviraj goes, yes, a mammoth task. What is that? He's going to write Chaitanya Charitamrita,
Yeah.
isn't it? So, without the blessing, how is it possible? On his own, he's telling, I am a lame person. Okay? Just imagine the way he present himself. Okay? I'm blind, I'm lame, I'm lower than the worm in a stool. That is exactly what he tells himself about himself. Yeah, that's the exact word that he uses. Just imagine a person of his caliber. Govinda Lilamrita, he has written, he has got the Kaviraj title by Jiva Goswami for writing Govinda Lilamrita. That personality is considering himself lower than the worm in the stool. Just imagine. And people like us think, oh, we learn little and we are telling, I am this, I am that. Who am I? This is our person. This is humility. This is not artificial humility. This is a real humility. Okay? We say, in Malayalam there is a saying, Naragodam Tulumbilya. If the water is full in the pot, it will not spill over like that. So this is a real, some people will think, why he is telling like this?
Yeah.
So that is how humble they are. But at the same time, when it comes to the real, this thing, they will really instruct also. Although they take that position and they will instruct also what we should do, what we should not do. That is, they become grave at that time. Even our Srila Prabhupada is so humble, but at times is sharp like, razor.
Yeah.
In his dealing with devotees. Where he has to chastise, where he has to scold, he will do it. And at the same time, when it comes to humility, he likes with that also. That is how Prabhupada says, a devotee means he should be like a soldier. But in soldier, in his behavior, and he should be like a Bengali mother at heart. Why Bengali mother?
Yeah.
Because he's from Bengal. He knows very well how his mother used to be,
Mm.
very soft. So that's why he's comparing a Bengali mother. He has a
Mm.
personal experience. So,
Yeah.
there should be in the behavior, a devotee should be like a soldier. Paka, there is no deviation. They know the job, what they're supposed to do. And heart to heart,
Motherly.
mother.
Bengali mother side.
Bengali mother. Okay.
Mm.
Hare Krishna. So it's almost 10, so we'll stop here. Next 22, next class. Vanja kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyevacha patidanam pavanebhyo
Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavibhyo.
Vaishnavibhyo.
Ananda Kodi Vaishnavati ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki. I go Premanandi. Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.